Nice. All right. Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm going to walk you through the sales forecast and marketing budget template. This is really the holy grail of all the templates, and everything rolls up to this. If you don't have a financial plan of how you're going to allocate capital to hire people and tools and invest in marketing campaigns and sales campaigns, um, then you really don't have a roadmap to get where you're looking to go. And so, uh, if you download this template, this is what you're going to get. You can see that it's a Google sheet. You'll get a link to copy this sheet and make it your own. There are multiple tabs. So the first tab is the instructions tab. This will walk you through exactly how to use this template. Then I include a growth plan for benchmarking, a marketing and sales budget, a marketing funnel, a revenue funnel, a summary forecast and SaaS metrics, and then charts that you can use for any presentations that you're putting together. And the last tab on here is it's a bonus. It's the go-to-market checklist that I use and the associated templates that will help you execute on that checklist. So I'll quickly walk through each one of these tabs so you can understand the content that's inside of them. So let's get started with the growth plan for benchmarking. So in this example here, this demonstrates high-level goals over a 5-year period of what the top line revenue growth rate, the desired revenue growth rate is to be. And so I often start here just to get a sense of if we were to double our revenue this year and then double for the next 2 years, or excuse me, triple. So triple for the next 2 years, then double, double, double. So you may be familiar with this triple, triple, double, double, double. Have expectation from venture capitalists for B2B SaaS companies. I'm the VP of sales and marketing for a B2B SaaS company. We are venture backed. We've raised tens of millions of dollars in capital. And so there is a high expectation of growth. And so this is really where I started out and just thinking, what would it look like? Now we have a B2B product-led model. And so there's revenue that comes in from our trials, our no-touch motion, and then there's revenue that comes in from our sales-assisted motion from our sales team. So this essentially outlines the MRR, the total revenue, the breakdown between the different types of MRR: expansion, contraction, churn, the contribution from trials versus sales. And so it gives you just a high level picture of the mix. And so all you need to do is plug in your actuals from the last 12 months in this first column, and it will flow through the model. All right, next up. So now that you have a good sense of where you might be going, you've got to put together a marketing and sales budget. This up here calculates the estimated percentage that you may need of your sort of next 12-month revenue. And I have some benchmarks and some sources here based on sort of reputable and well-known authorities in the B2B SaaS space. And so this enables you to estimate how much you may need for sales and marketing to go hit your growth goals. And then below, there's a breakdown of the actual line items for marketing, and then down here, the actual line items for sales. And so there's a combination of headcount and tools and agencies and freelancers and paid campaigns. And then you can have your actuals here for the next 12 months, which will then inform your forecasts for the next 12 months. So then on tab 3, you take that and you flow it down through. The way I do it is I have a marketing funnel, which then feeds into the revenue funnel, which is the revenue funnel is split between our product-led motion and our sales-assisted motion. But this marketing funnel then enables you to calculate where you're going to invest money into the various marketing campaigns and the expected performance of those various channels. So I've listed here a few here you can add to this. It calculates the totals for paid acquisition, and then down below you've got totals for non-paid. These are organic, direct, email, and other channels. and the traffic associated with those channels. So then that ultimately gives you your lead flow. And for us, the lead flow is split between trials and contact sales forms. You also then have sales source leads. So it's easy to insert lines here if you have different lead sources that you want to input. So then the marketing funnel brings you to tab 4, which is the revenue funnel. And the revenue funnel takes the inputs, whether it's trials or it's leads, and then based on your historical performance for conversions and average deal sizes, you get a new business MRR number. And so these would be actuals here that you would input. And again, that's how you input assumptions for your forecast. Same thing goes for lead flow to the sales team. You've got your MQLs that come through the marketing funnel, and then they convert at a certain rate to closed won. And then you have average deal sizes down here from the different lead sources. Down below is the sales headcount and productivity calculation. So you're likely going to need to hire a team to go hit your revenue targets on the sales side. And so this is a nice way of calculating expected churn in headcount over a period of time, as well as net new heads and their ramp. And so we've got fully ramped account executives in a 4-month period. And so then you can down below here make assumptions about their quota attainment, expected MRR achieved, and then the salaries and benefits that they will receive from the business that they close. So then lastly, there's a summary forecast and SaaS metrics. So this rolls up all of the tabs that I just walked through for the marketing and the revenue funnel, and shows the change in MRR over time by plugging in the new business MRR and then making assumptions based on the different expansion, contraction, and churn rates. And so then you can see how the sales MRR changes over time versus the trials MRR and the combined MRR, which then flows down to your monthly P&L. It's just a high level P&L. And then ultimately your sales metrics, your SaaS metrics are down here at the bottom. So then the last tab here is for the charts. So you've got your charts here that can flow through into any PowerPoint presentation. I just included a few here as an example. And then finally, the bonus go-to-market tab for a go-to-market checklist. So this is the holy grail of templates that I use to flow into informing the use of all the other templates. I hope it's helpful. Just click add to cart, and then I'll send you a link to a PDF where you have links to all of the templates within the bundle if you choose to get that. But otherwise, just click add to cart. I'll send you a link to this Google Sheet where you can copy it for your own use case. Hope that's helpful. Talk to you soon.